Hey guys, what is up? Michael here with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about a trip I just took to the Hotel Cafe yesterday to see some original songwriters. It's really exciting. I want to give some of my feedback and thoughts about it. Let's get into it. At the Hotel Cafe, what is this event? It's called Writer's Block. Writer's Block is a songwriting weekly event that's thrown. Local songwriters come to the event. They have, at the Hotel Cafe, they have these events in Los Angeles, Atlanta, Nashville, Chicago, occasionally I think, in New York. At least that's what it says on their Instagram. The location at the Hotel Cafe, number one, first of all, parking sucked. Hollywood parking, terrible. I spoke to a worker at this restaurant I went to before at the Hard Rock Cafe, and I said to the hostess, parking was terrible. She said, yeah, welcome to Hollywood. So what I did for the parking was I parked at Hollywood and Highland, which is this whole shopping center, and parking underneath ground level, and that's where the Chinese theater is, and that's where Hard Rock Cafe is. And so I went to the Hard Rock restaurant, and when you do that, you get 2 hours validated parking, where you only have to pay $3. So it's validated to pay $3, or else it would be more money. Then from there, after dinner, I went straight to Hotel Cafe on my skateboard, my little penny board. And that's only 0.6 miles away, so it took less than 5 minutes. It was awesome, and I didn't have to think about parking after that. When I got to, okay, so a little bit about Hotel Cafe, what's so cool about it. There's two venues when you get there, small building. First venue is the first left, second venue, just walking down, is the second left. The first room is, they're both small stages with a red curtain behind it. But the first room has like the bar and just probably about double the space of the second room. And with the second room, just everything closer together, still has a bar and a little stage. Probably the stage is also smaller in the second room as well. At the Hotel Cafe, really cool is that they have established careers of new singer-songwriters in the 2000s, including John Mayer, Adele, Damien Rice, Chris Martin from Coldplay, Bruno Mars. It's a long list. If you type Hotel Cafe in Wikipedia, you will see all the cool people that have played there. So tickets, $15 for Writer's Block and $4 extra fee online. So I just bought it when I got there, and I wasn't worried about too many people. Actually, there was not that many people last night. What I wanted to share was my impressions of the artists. One that particularly stood out to me, Francisco Martin. I follow him on Spotify, and he was he sounded great. I loved his voice. His songs were interesting. He played a song called Monster, which was fitting during Halloween that he mentioned. Decent, good guitar playing, rhythmic. And I like the songwriting. I don't particularly remember too much of what he was singing, like the words exactly. I remember more of the energy of the performance, his voice. I was listening to a lot of the technique that he was using for his voice, and I liked it. I aspire to have a great tone like he does. I could see him kind of sounding like a pop star similar to James Arthur. That would be in today's music. And I followed him on Spotify. As of this video, he has 141,000 monthly listeners. I expect it to increase significantly within the next year, so we will stay tuned for that. I know that people can be strict, especially fellow musicians, correcting other people's songwriting, and I want to say that for me, watching the different songwriters, people were playing music that I wouldn't particularly listen to, maybe this softer indie sound versus pop rock band sound that I particularly like a Maroon 5 thing. But there was like softer acoustic singer-songwriter stuff that I still appreciated because of the story that's being told and how they're telling it. And you could look at songwriting objectively, saying here's a right way to do it and here's a wrong way. For example, you don't repeat a line too many times after singing it, or after a verse you get into the pre-chorus and then you sing a chorus and then you sing a verse and you go back to the pre-chorus and the chorus and then you do an outro at the end. But really, there is no right way to do it, right? Now you could say that for songs that are popular in the mainstream, most of them have easy to follow melodies and they're not too complicated, they're more simple. And you could say that if the lyrics are melancholy, that the music behind it and the vocal melody are matching that feeling conveyed in the story that's being told. So to have a song, if it was happy, but then the music's really sad, that would be weird, right? And you would say that's a wrong way to write a song, but it's not. And maybe the songwriter just wanted to do it that way. So I just approached every artist with an open mind and said, you know what, I don't really get it. It doesn't connect with me personally. Maybe it'll connect with someone else. I know it connected to that songwriter. At least I hope it did. And I would say that I genuinely enjoyed everyone's some aspect of the performance, whether it was some female performers that had a great vocals, just nice belting sound at the higher notes, or it was a male performer that was just all around a pretty solid performance and music. And just noticing, I wonder if I was up there, what would I do differently? You know, because one thing I noticed about songs is that if it was me, like delivering the message is how you deliver it is important. If I had a great speech that was written really well, but I delivered it with an almost disinterested, low energy, people aren't going to connect with that speech nearly as much as if I had an intense, upbeat energy that was passionate about what I was saying. And I think it's the same thing with songwriting, where it's an extension of yourself, right? It's an extension of who I am and how I feel about this topic, probably. And that's why there's so much emotion in it. And it doesn't have to be like negative topics where you're sad about this thing happening or this. It can be positive too. And I mean, I honestly prefer songs that make me feel good, right? So if you're following this far, by the way, please like the video. Please comment some of your thoughts if you do write your own songs, or when you're just a listener, what you think about this. And then please subscribe if you like it. Hit the subscribe and bell notification. And then I would just say, for mine as a singer, I look at the songs and I was critiquing more of the way people were singing, because that's what I've been thinking about lately, because I'm working on improving my vocals. That was the number one thing. It's an extension of yourself. I definitely plan to attend more writer's block shows. I think if you're around one of those locations that I mentioned, definitely would be fun to visit and try one. And I would like to be in one of these, so hopefully there's a video coming out where I am in one of them. And thank you for watching, checking it out, giving some feedback. It's really the art. There is no right or wrong way to do it. That's what it's about, is expressing yourself. Keeping an eye out for Francisco. Like I mentioned, check him out. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.